What's going on, my trainer club? The most common question that I get when I am vlogging and playing Pokemon Go out in public is it still a thing? So I figured we'll make a video for everybody that needs to know why Pokemon Go is still a thing. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below. Obviously, most of you guys do know, but is Pokemon Go still a thing? Because obviously there's gonna be some people, and the reason why I'm making this video is because honestly, when I'm out vlogging all the time, the number one question that I am always asked is, what are you doing when I have my camera, for one? And everybody's like, oh, what are you doing? And I'm like, take a guess, it involves a phone game. And they're like, Pokemon Go, and then sometimes that's the answer, sometimes it's not, but I have to tell people, and they're like, oh my gosh, Pokemon Go is still a thing. And yes, in 2016, it was monumentally huge, and a lot of the momentum died. However, there has been a lot more growth in the more upcoming years, and it is still a thing. Not only is it still a thing, it's thriving more than ever right now. So today, this video is gonna be for maybe not all you guys that follow me on a daily basis, but for anybody that asks, is Pokemon Go still a thing? We now have a resource to give them, to show them what Pokemon Go is in 2020 and where it's going towards, because honestly, the amount of features when I was trying to start conceptualizing the thoughts for this video are absolutely crazy. There are a ton of new features, for one, and there are a ton of new things to do in the game, for two, and there's all different ways to play, for three. So remember back in 2016 when the game first came out, everybody was just going around catching random things like Pidgey, or a Weedle, or a Caterpie, or Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle were super rare. Pikachu was incredibly rare, could barely find it anywhere, and that was pretty much it. That's all you could do. Or you could put your Pokemon in gyms. You could either fight the gyms and drop them in, and it was just a stacked gym of really high-powered Pokemon. And so I can see why a lot of people stopped playing. Number one, the game was glitchy. Number two, there was not too much to do beyond that. There were no features, there was not trading, there was not raiding, there was not battling friends in PvP format. But guys, all that stuff is now in Pokemon Go, so let's get into all of the features that are currently active. And so the update that Pokemon Go has had is the in-person events, which are not happening right now, but they will in the future. Those in-person events are absolutely amazing, guys. It is a group of players that go out and play Pokemon Go as much as possible. And then also they have in-game events that pretty much go on a monthly basis, almost every week. So if we go into this menu, which a lot of you guys probably are not familiar with, this is gonna be the event right now. We have the Mega Battle Challenge. So during this time frame, we're gonna get field research tasks that have Beedrill Mega Energy, which we will talk about. We have time research available, which we'll also talk about, an increased number of mega raids. So Pokemon Go right now looks like this. And so this may look pretty foreign to you guys. Not only do we have the ability to create stops in the game right now, if you're a level 40 trainer, so that's why there's a whole lot more stops and points of interest, but also the gyms also have this, and then we also have eggs on top of the gyms like we just talked about that were gonna be the raid battles. Every time you see the new gym system, right, it's gonna be a unique Pokemon that we can now put in. You can only have one of each Pokemon, and there could be a total of 6 Pokemon, and you can get 50 coins per day on that. If we go into the bottom, the nearby is gonna show the Pokemon, and then also we're gonna see the raid battles that are local. So if we go ahead and click on view, we can go and see that exact same raid battle that's gonna be taking place if we click on the egg in 43 minutes. These in-person events will give us XP bonuses at times. They will give us Stardust bonuses. Usually they have a new shiny Pokemon that is gonna be featured, or also it could include some type of raid bosses as well. So all of the events are absolutely amazing. So right now, with this event, there's gonna be an increase in bug spawns, and actually, that this Ledibud just popped up is gonna be the new shiny that is gonna be released during this event. And once the shiny has been released during an event, it stays in the game. So there have been quite a lot of shinies released since the game first came out, which is gonna lead us into the number 3 thing that has come out, and that's gonna be future generations. If you guys are only familiar with Gen 1 and you guys are checking out this video, obviously these 3 Pokemon here are not going to be Generation 1 Pokemon. These are different generation Pokemon, and if we look at the nearby, we see a Venonat and a Caterpie, a Paris, but then all of the other Pokemon except for the Execute are gonna be newer generation Pokemon. So we are now currently in Generation 5, which is the Unova region, which means we've had an addition of 4 new generations since the game came out. So if we go ahead and check out the Pokédex, there have been a lot of new additions to the Pokemon since you guys have first started. So this is Generation 1. We have all Generation 1 Pokemon that are out. This is Generation 2. Virtually all Generation 2 is out. We have Generation 3. We also have a couple that are not out yet. We have Generation 4, still some that are not out yet, or I have not evolved, or I have not gotten because they're a regional Pokemon. As we did know when the game first came out, there are additional regionals that have been added, and we are in Generation 5 right now, which is the Unova Pokemon. We've also had Galarian Pokemon, as well as a Alolan Pokemon as well. So there have been new generations, new Pokemon. It's all a lot of fun. In addition to getting the new generations, the number 4 topic is going to be the addition of research tasks. So now in Pokemon Go, we can do research that's gonna reward us with a bunch of different things. So this is a great time for this because we also have battling systems, but since my research task is going to require to have a little bit of a battle feature, so I'm gonna go ahead and complete this task against Kev. Once I do this, I'm gonna fight him, which we'll see one of our other features, but we can check it out right now. This is gonna be PvP, or player versus player. So you can fight against players, or there's also a new thing called Go Battle League as well. So we're gonna go ahead and go after this. Obviously I wasn't too prepared for this, but we're still gonna do it, and we're gonna show you what a battle looks like when we're battling against another player. So this is me charging up an attack. This is gonna be me using a Dragon Claw against this Pokemon. And then we now have Kevin doing an attack. So it's not a super diverse system, but there is a lot more mechanics in it than what is coming to the eye. So he went ahead and used Ice Punch, which is a pretty good move on his part. We're gonna go ahead and hit him with another Dragon Claw right here. And this is gonna be player versus player. So not only do we have the field research, which is gonna be combined here, we also have the ability to battle other trainers, which Kevin's gonna choose to block on that one. And then that gives me the chance, do I wanna block as well? I'm gonna go ahead and block because I believe he's gonna use an Ice Punch, or he could use a Power-Up Punch. So well played, Kevin, well played. His attack rose. He might be able to take me out, and I get the Dragon Claw off before Kevin is able to take me out. So we all get 2 shields every single time we play against the Go Battle League. And then we have 3 Pokemon that we use against each other. And this is gonna be the system right here. So this is a Pokemon that is going to be pretty good here. So we have Bastiodon, Steel and Rock type Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Pokemon. This is a really, really pretty tanky Pokemon right here. Not the best moveset, but he went ahead and switched out. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch in with a different Pokemon. So you can go ahead and switch, and you can use this to the advantage. The one downside about switching here is this Pokemon that he does have probably is going to know Ice Beam. I'm gonna go ahead and shield that right there. That's gonna be Ice Beam. So this is gonna be player versus player, guys. It's pretty cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and charge up Leaf Blade. So each of the Pokemon that you do use in the attacks is gonna have a different animation of how you're gonna charge up that special. Boom, we got that on that Leaf Blade, and then we're gonna have one more attack here, and then we're gonna be able to go ahead and go in with the Leaf Blade. That Bastiodon, though, is slightly problematic for us because Bastiodon is going to be pretty tanky, number 1. So there's a bunch of different Pokemon you can use. And then number 2, I don't really have anything that's super good against it as he goes ahead and takes out that Pokemon. So it looks like Kevin is probably going to be able to get this because it is going to be a Steel and Rock type Pokemon. And that Steel and Rock type is gonna really put a hurting on some of our Pokemon. Yeah, this is gonna be problematic for us here. That Bastiodon is gonna be quite tanky, and we don't have Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is gonna be the only moveset that's really gonna do some damage here. He's gonna use Flamethrower. What are we gonna use? Both of these moves are gonna be not effective against him. So if we wanna check out the Ice, you did see the Fairy as well. Boom, not very effective. And we'll go ahead and use the Fairy as well and see how the Fairy does against this Pokemon. I also don't think it's gonna do too well. Being that it's a Steel type Pokemon, it should resist Fairy as well. Yeah, so this is gonna be a race to the finish, guys. What is going to be coming up first? I think that we might have gotten it. Did we get it? Are we gonna be able to finish this Pokemon off with just one of these moves? Not super effective, and it takes it down for the win. So that's player versus player, guys. It gets pretty competitive, really fun to do. And then we got the task in the bottom right corner, which I'm gonna show you guys here in a second. So that is going to put us onto the tasks. And if you guys look up top, we have research tasks. So every day that you complete it, on the 7th day, there's gonna be a featured Pokemon. The featured Pokemon can be something that they put out. So right now it's gonna be Alolan Raichu. Raichu has a shiny potential, which is in the game right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect this, and every time we do this, we also have the ability to encounter Pokemon as well, which can also have shinies, and it's another great way for us to get high IV Pokemon, not just from hatching eggs, which was one of the problems. And also adding on to that PvP feature, if we go ahead and go in here, we can go into battle, and if you check out battle, we can do PvP. So if you look up top, there's be a bunch of stuff that has to deal with how many battles we've done, how many wins we have, how much Stardust we've earned, and then we can battle people all across the globe at any point in time. Right now we have 5 sets that we can do, but typically you're able to do 3 full sets when the world is not getting boosted right now based on the current environment and the situation. But PvP can go on at any time, so now you have the ability to play Pokemon Go at home. And the next feature that we're gonna cover is going to be an amazing feature that they added into the game. It's gonna be the friend system. So we now have the ability to have up to 200 friends in Pokemon Go. It's pretty easy. All you do is click add friend, and then you can send a friend a code across the globe. You can even go online. If you're new to Pokemon Go and you don't know how to get friends across the globe and you want other friends, you can go ahead and jump in my Discord. It's in all the descriptions below, and there's friending section of about 45,000 trainers for you guys to go ahead and get friends. So the couple things that you can do is you can interact on a daily basis. So there are 4 levels of friendship. There's gonna be good friends, great friends, ultra friends, and best friends. The cool thing about ultra and best friends is that you get 50,000 XP points for going from great friends to ultra friends. And if you put a lucky egg on, you're gonna get 100,000, so it's a great way to get more experience points as opposed to what it used to be, which was really challenging. And then when you go from ultra to best friends, you get 100,000. On a lucky egg, you get 200,000 XP points. So now getting to 40 is a whole lot easier and it's not so challenging. Additionally, when you go ahead and interact with a friend, let's go ahead and interact with Lisa here. We have a gift here. So Lisa sent me a gift. It's from Bend, Oregon. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I'm gonna get different items from this gift. And then we also can send Lisa a gift. It sends it from where you get these gifts. The gifts come from Pokestops. And then also we have the ability to get lucky friends. So if we go ahead and check out here, you see this trade in the bottom corner, and it's popped up with gold. So what that means is the ability to get lucky friends. On a daily basis, you interact with these friends. Once you interact with these friends, you have the chance to go lucky. Once you do go lucky, which it usually happens at some point or another, you have the ability to make a lucky trade. So what is a lucky trade? A lucky trade, let's say I have a shiny Zapdos and Jameson has a shiny Articuno. What we can do is we can put those Pokemon in a lucky trade, we trade it, and then the IVs of that Pokemon, which is gonna be how good that Pokemon is, can go to a minimum floor of 12, 12, 12. So any random Pokemon we catch in the wild, we can then lucky trade that Pokemon and we can get better stats on that Pokemon, and you can power it up for half the Stardust. So what once was 225,000 to power up from level 20 is now gonna be 112,000 to make your gameplay a whole lot easier. And also guys, we have the addition of shiny Pokemon. So the first shiny Pokemon that we have had was Magikarp. That was back in 2017. But since then, if I'm gonna go ahead and search through all my Pokemon here so you guys can see some of the shinies, look at all of the shinies that we have had added. So typically during the events we have new shinies. We have community days, which are absolutely amazing. So what a community day is they pick a featured Pokemon. So you guys might be wondering why I have so many Magikarps and shiny Gyarados here, because they were super rare at one point, but they were a community day Pokemon. It happens once a month, and there is a feature Pokemon that they then use to highlight. So this last one was gonna be Magikarp. So during an entire 3-hour period, or right now since we have COVID going on, there's gonna be a 6-hour period where not only is almost every spawn gonna be whatever feature Pokemon is, the shiny rate is about 1 in 25. So you're pretty much, if you play the entire time and catch Pokemon, you're able to get a shiny. Not only that, they usually release an exclusive move that makes that Pokemon better in Pokemon Go, which helps out in battling Pokemon, as well as going after some of the raid bosses that we do use. So this is a great feature, and they have bonuses like 3 times catch Stardust or 2 times catch XP, which really adds up when you're playing. And then we have a couple more features that we're gonna include. We have the buddy system in Pokemon Go. So now you can make sure your Pokemon is a buddy. So what you can do is you can walk your Pokemon for buddy candy. But additionally, in the newer, you can rank your buddy all the way up till best buddies. What happens when you get best buddies is you get a CP boost. So now your level 40 Pokemon, when maxed out, can go all the way to level 41. It's effective when you do raid battles, but more effective when you play player versus player or PvP or battle against other trainers. And not only do we have those features added, guys, there is still more, yes. So we have the addition of max revives. We also have the addition of elite TMs as well as TMs in general. So what TMs it's going to change the move of a Pokemon. So back in the day when we caught Pokemon, we were stuck with the moves that they had. You couldn't change it. Now you can change it, and now there are also what's called legacy moves. So legacy moves mean that that Pokemon's move is no longer available to be able to get. But they have now released Elite TMs to be able to go and dig in that. Additionally, they have rare candy. You get rare candy when you do raids. A rare candy can be translated into any Pokemon's candy. If you go ahead and click here, you can translate as much or as little as you want to that Pokemon, and that will change into its like universal candy in the game. So we have raid passes, we have remote raid passes, which we'll check out in a second. We have star pieces, which every time you put one on for 30 minutes, you're able to get 1.5 times as much Stardust. And we know that Stardust is used to power up Pokemon. And then down here we have berries. So we have the addition of Pineapple berries, which gets you double candy. Every time you use one of those, you get 2 times the amount of candy per that catch. And then for the golden raspberries, that makes Pokemon to catch easier. And silver pineapple berries is the combination of getting double candy and making Pokemon be able to caught easier. Then we also have a super incubator. A super incubator is decreasing the amount of distance you use to hatch Pokemon, which is absolutely amazing. And then if we go ahead into the shop, guys, I want to point out one more thing. So we used to have just regular lure modules. Guys, we now have premium lure modules. These are going to be Glacial Lure is going to bring out more water and ice type. The Mossy Lure is going to be bug, grass, and then the Magnetic Lure is going to be rock and steel and other things like that. So these lure modules spawn Pokemon faster, 2 times as fast, and they give you more Pokemon. Not only that, we've increased our items and our storage as well, and we can now change our teams as well. So if you started off as yellow, you're like, I don't like yellow anymore. I'm not an instinct player. I want to be a Valor or a Mystic. You can change that. And our item bags have got all the way to 3,500 for Pokemon and 3,000 for items. So guys, as the game has gone on, we have been able to increase our bag and get that as well. And then additionally, they have added the ability, since our smartphones are so incredibly smart, we can now sync with Adventure Sync. What that means is when you're not playing Pokemon Go, let's say you go out for a jog and you have your phone on you, you can jog, you can sync your phone up to your phone's ability to create the health impact. Meaning, when you're running with your phone will track the motion that's happening, and then once you open Pokemon Go, it's going to translate into that. So on a weekly basis, you can get rewards for this. If you walk over 50 kilometers for the week, including your Adventure Sync, which is running with your game clothes, you can then get eggs, Stardust, Pokeballs, and other things like that, which is really powerful for your gameplay and a great addition to Pokemon Go. The other thing that Pokemon Go now has, due to the COVID situation in the world, is remote raiding. What remote raiding is when I go to a gym, I can get into that gym and then I can invite friends on my friends list into that raid. What happens when I invite those friends? We now can play from anywhere in the world. So my friend Richard, who's in Japan, can send me an invite. I can then accept it in my game. I can jump to that raid. And since my time zone and his time zone are different, after 10 p.m., the raids end around here. But Richard is just starting his day. So now throughout the entire night, if I'm playing with people around the world, all I have to do is go into my friends list, set my status to be online, and then all my friends know that I'm online and ready to play, and they can invite me throughout the night. So now I can do raid battles from home in Pokemon Go, and I don't even have to go outside. So now we can raid from home, we can play PvP from home, and we can also trade as well if we're close. The only thing about trading is you have to be in a close distance. Maybe at some point they'll open that up, but as of right now, they have not. And right now we have a perfect example of 2 things going on. So in the bottom right corner with this Pokemon, we see that we have 2 tabs. We have Pokemon and then we have raids. So Jonah from downtown Chicago, perfect timing, not even scheduled, is inviting me to what you see as a raid. Not only do you see this raid, it is a Mega Charizard raid. So Mega Pokemon are now out in Pokemon Go as well. So what does that mean? Guys, we can now evolve Mega Pokemon, which came out in Generation 6 in Pokemon Go. So if I go in right here, I have Kato, who is from Texas. She's in this raid. Jonah's in downtown Chicago. I'm in downtown Naperville, nowhere close here. And we have our Mega Pokemon in this raid. So this is going to be what a raid battle looks like. We are not anywhere close to this gym, but we have Mega Pokemon. So I have a Mega Beedrill in here. It's probably not the best thing to use because it's against a Charizard, but we have a Mega Charizard in there. So now we can Mega Evolve our Pokemon, which is an absolute amazing thing. It makes the Pokemon stronger. And so as we're finishing up this raid, guys, we have Mega Pokemon coming from raids, we have Legendary Pokemon coming from raids, we have Mythical Pokemon coming from raids such as Genesect, legendary Pokemon such as Giratina, Origin Form, Altered Form. We've had Zapdos, Articuno, Mewtwo. We've had Rayquaza, we've had Groudon, we've had Kyogre. We've had so many different raid bosses, and now we have the Megas in the raid. Every time you do this, we're able to get Mega Energy. The Mega Energy is translating into be able to Mega Evolve our Pokemon and use that Pokemon. And so now when we take it down, we're able to get rewards. We get Stardust, we get 10,000 XP on a Lucky Egg, that's gonna be 20,000 XP. We got 70 Mega Energy. On a Charizard, it takes 200 Mega Energy in order for us to get that. And then we're able to catch a Charizard as well. So this one's gonna be $19.99. This is where the Golden Berries come into play. And if you guys don't know how to catch raid bosses, my channel is gonna be an excellent resource for you. I'll catch you up on all of the great things we can go ahead and throw. We get a great curveball throw, which is gonna get us some extra research tasks. And then we can go ahead and keep trying to catch this Pokemon. And so then we're gonna keep throwing at this raid boss. All right, and we caught the Charizard. So Charizard, which was once very rare, is not so rare anymore. Pikachu, which was incredibly rare, is also not so rare. So if we do wanna check that out, that is gonna be the raid system. That's gonna be the remote raid invite system. And we can do the exact same. You can remote invite up to 5 people. We also have shadow Pokemon. So if you guys see this balloon hanging above me, what we can do is fight Team Rocket now. We can go and fight Team Rocket. We can get shadow Pokemon. What a shadow Pokemon is basically a hijacked Pokemon from Team Rocket. What happens is they hijack these Pokemon, and then we can go ahead and try to rescue them. Shadow Pokemon are 20% stronger in the attack and then about 17% weaker in the defense. So they are pretty strong. There's also shiny shadow Pokemon in the game right now as well. And we have the ability to take down these shadow Pokemon. So not only do we have shadow Pokemon, we have remote raid invites, we have raid Pokemon, we have best friends, we have lucky trades now. That's gonna be increasing the ability for you guys to get better Pokemon in trades and power them up for less Stardust. We have friendships, which give you the ability to get lucky friends. Not only do you are able to get lucky friends, you're able to get more XP on each of the friendship levels, which is super powerful. Not only that, we have shiny Pokemon, we have new generations, we have Mega Pokemon, and then coming in the near future, as we finish up the Shadow Battle, we are gonna be getting level 50 as well, which they have confirmed is coming in the year of 2020. So then once you take down the Shadow Pokemon, you have the ability to catch a Shadow Pokemon. This is gonna be a Shadow Misdreavus right now. And you can just catch it as a normal Pokemon. Then you have the option to keep it shadow or purify it. So what's the conclusion? Is Pokemon Go still a thing? Not only is it still a thing, number 1, it's getting better. Number 2, they're committed to keep on improving it. Number 3, more people are playing it as ever. Number 4, it's a great time to play. Number 5, if you're into this and you wanna start playing, you're like, oh my gosh, I have no idea what's going on. Just watch some of the videos in my channel. I have tremendous amount of resources to help you guys navigate not only through the events, to see what Pokemon are good, to see how to do different mechanics, catching raid bosses, going after raid bosses, ranking up, getting Stardust, and everything like that. So, Pokemon Go, it's still a thing. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please share this video to anybody that doubts what Pokemon Go is doing, or anybody that needs to know exactly what's going on in Pokemon Go. We've covered just about everything that is going on, and if there's other things, I will pin it in the comments below. So thank you to my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I just want to take a moment and sincerely thank all of my Patreon members, everybody that has taken their subscription to the next level and chosen to support me on this platform. I greatly appreciate you guys. As a growing channel and really trying to grow and improve as much as I possibly can, I really appreciate the extra support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to connect with you soon, and I appreciate you guys all for being a part of the Trainer Club. I will see you guys out on the next video.